Ich schreibe kurz Chibi noch.
Ich bezweifle, dass Chibi zuschauen wird. Irgendwie, ich hatte gestern null Bock nach dem Gespräch mit Sonne.
Verständlich, ich auch. Auch wenigstens eine Aufgabe, wir sind in der Gruppe gefragt. Oh Gott. Das war aber auch eine schwierige Situation dann. Sind wir
Das
ehrlich?
war irgendwie blöd.
Das Problem war ihre Reaktion. Naja. Egal. So, wo waren wir? Waren hier unten?
Nach langer Zeit. Jetzt auch mal wieder Baldur's Gate.
Ja.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here. Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner? I was invited to teach them some of my techniques. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But alas, these goblins seem to thrive on the crude and primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
Wie abstoßend.
Exactly. Pain is an intimate thing. It should be delivered with a loving and measured hand. But trying to discuss such subtleties with these creatures is simply... Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you. Because I see those same eyes when I look in the mirror, dear one. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain. As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Loviatar teaches us, through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
Go ahead. I'm sure you're in need of a little penance.
Noch jemand guckt zu. Hallo.
Hi, hi.
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Loviatar and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear
Gib dich ab
one.
dafür.
And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin.
Okay.
Yes, this will do nicely. Good. Turn towards the wall.
Aua.
The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it.
Baba, mehr! Kann ich doch mal würfeln, bitte?
You claim to want more, but I feel you flinching, dear one.
Would you have joined up with him if you'd known he'd be indulging in this sort of thing, Astarion?
I mean, I had my hopes.
Nochmal, bitte.
Come now, dear child. It is time to repent. And there is more to come, but I promise it shall be worth it. Now face the wall and stay absolutely still.
You. Geil.
Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it.
So, nochmal probieren. Mehr. Diesmal. Jawohl! 16.
Wonderful. You want more? I'll give it to you.
My. Who knew our friend had so much blood in them?
Try not to lick your lips as you say that.
Almost there, dear one.
Okay, ich hab's trotzdem. Oh, eine 5 diesmal. Viel Honey, wir haben es gemacht,
Yes, my child. More for Loviatar.
eigentlich für Honey.
Sweet child, while I enjoyed that, I'm afraid your reaction was lacking. To gain Loviatar's favor, every single strike must be met with an honest cry of pain, or perhaps a touch of begging. Nevertheless, thank you. And I pray you've learned from today's little lesson.
Darf ich doch mal?
Looks like that's going to bruise.
Was willst du nochmal?
Geschlagen werden.
Well, whatever you're into.
Nein.
Oh.
That was not what I expected to see today.
Also, warum solltest du das wollen?
Warum nicht?
Warum schon?
Warum nicht?
Warum schon?
Warum nicht?
Warum schon?
Weil es lustig war?
Yes, my beautiful, penitent child. You have already enjoyed my ministrations.
Hat sich gut
Do
angefühlt,
not
geschlagen
be
werden von dem
greedy.
Kerl.
My beauty. You have already enjoyed my
Ich
ministrations.
glaube, das kommt auf die Person drauf an.
My.
Also, ich wollte nicht mit dir reden.
May the darkness protect you. Fine. What's on your mind? Well,
Nein, bleib hier. Verdammt.
My apologies. She told me
Was
she
hast
was
du gemacht?
watching over me,
Ich hab sie weggeschickt aus Versehen.
protecting me, and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it.
Dumm.
A real manifestation, perhaps, but not an individual of flesh and blood in the manner you or I would consider to be real. Whether she spoke the truth or not, well, I think I require a little more evidence before taking a fantasy at her word. Until then, best we speak of other matters. Was there something you wish to ask? Your do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone. We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Lager. Oh, unser Baldur.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be.
Doch, das can't be.
You're mad. But tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Huh, ridiculous.
Dann immer von diesen Zusatzdingern, wo man zwischendrin keinen Checkpoint hat.
Das ist das Schlimmste über den kurz am Ende stirbst und dann, ja, also man muss.
Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
Wir werden untersucht vom Dr. Baldur.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Ah, wir haben gerade wohl was abgeschlossen. Oh. Ja, unsere Schattenfrau brauchen dich. Schattenherz,
Shah's blessings upon you.
komm mit mir.
All right, some come.
So. Das war jetzt viel.
There are important matters to discuss.
Fliege. Versuch.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded.
Und
I
auch
shall
die
be
Wecken auf
here in
DVD.
my camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Ja, so ein bisschen, ne?
Hm.
There are many answers to that
Ja, aber kommst du
question.
nicht eh aus D&D?
None.
Ja.
Important.
Kann man Baldur's Gate nicht auch damit so ein bisschen vergleichen?
Etwas. Ich glaube, D&D bei das Gate haben schon Ähnlichkeiten. Also bei das Gate hat auf jeden Fall D&D Mechanics, das kann man sagen.
Correct.
Ähnlichkeiten. Aber?
No.
Nein. Einfach nein. Warum könnt ihr reden? Ist nein. Aber warum? Nein. Ich mag das kollektives Verhalten, Honey. Wir können das Schibi geben, was
alles
Haustier.
behalten möchtest.
Ja.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin
So.
to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name.
Oh.
They
Wir können
bear
dieser Chibi geben, das
great
Skelett. Wir sagen hier Chibi für dich.
discontent with their destiny.
Er wird sich freuen bestimmt.
For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Most willingly, forsooth.
Warum weinst du?
Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Armes Einhorn.
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services
schwierig.
are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to
Wir
undertake.
sind ja leider nicht neben dir, Schatz.
Ja, schade.
Das könnte ich ja machen, weil ich hab's ja schon geschafft, das Spiel durch 100%
Hatchet's
Achievement.
perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Meine Berufung ist Leute zu zerspalten, ich kann das nicht einfach machen, also.
A
Endlich.
matter of
Toll, Tani.
coin.
Ja, mein Problem war jetzt, einmal bin ich bin ich vom Boss gestorben in dem Sinne, vom
Ja.
letzten Gegner. Und dann habe ich es natürlich erstmal nicht mehr so weit geschafft.
Kenn ich.
Weil es immer so. Man schafft es einmal und dann irgendwie. Wie in Elden Ring. Du hast einen Boss fast besiegt und die nächsten Versuche werden aber schlechter. Es ist so.
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired. Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end. Very well.
Ich möchte Honey rekrutieren.
Nee, danke.
Oh.
Du hast mich doch eher als ständige Begleiterin in deinem Kopf.
Aber auch in real noch. Also, so als Begleiterin. Man kann nie genug Honeys haben. Ich brauche einen Ersatz-Honey, wenn Honey 1 kaputt geht.
Ja, aber dann hast du ja kein originales Honey mehr.
Dann mache ich den originalen Honey. Tue ich die umbauen. Ah, wiederbeleben. Die kann mir Charaktere sterben lassen und ich kann sie retten, wenn sie sterben. Geil.
Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have here. Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are
Okay.
Warum? Warum?
Wenn du toll bist.
Aber auf Wiederbeleben hoffe ich auch immer in solchen Games.
Wie komme ich jetzt hier raus aus dem Lager nochmal? Ja, wieder die welche Vorteil, muss man sagen. Bumm. Ich hab halt ein Level. Oh, ich bin vielleicht nicht. Hab ich hier auch eine Kiste, wo ich meine Sachen zufälligerweise ablegen kann. Nee. Lass mir das Lager wieder. Feuer!
I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Oh, a drow. I didn't see you there. Please, if you want to have a try. The git snuck in here with his mates, looking for some forgotten thing. Said they ran to some kind of grove. He doesn't want to tell us where it is, but he can't resist forever. Course, now that you're here, we'll gladly let you take over. Oh, of course. There's weapons in the fire if you want them. We'll leave you to it. Come, Grush. Let's go. I don't think I got the stomach for this. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up. Oh, yeah, beating it good.
What? The prisoner?
So, wo sind die Flüchtlinge?
Please. Let me
Rede.
out. There's no reason for this. Halsin, I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. That's all I know. Please, get me out of here.
Wohin foltern?
Nein.
No.
Somewhere underneath the temple. There's a hidden passage. Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him.
Was hat er dir denn angetan?
Er existiert.
They said they'd eat him. Please, please. These
Für
shackles.
dich, manche wollten nicht
I-
diskutieren.
Ja.
I don't
siehste?
want to die. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sagen wir lassen mich einfach weggehen. So, tschüssi.
Please, hurry.
Ich bin bald zurück. Und zwar in 3 Jahren. Viel Spaß bis dahin.
Look, your lordship. Priestess gut burned me good.
Ich gehe nicht mehr zu der Priesterin, die wird mich umbringen. Hey, Vampir, wo bleibst du? Oh, ich will ihn ja reden.
How can I help? Your enterprise do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
I had the strangest dream last
Also, sein
night.
Traum.
There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream.
Nein.
Excellent. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us. Exactly. Waste not, want not. Even when it comes to mind flayer parasites. Now, was there anything else?
So, komplett die Schweine. So. Wir müssen uns auch freuen. Kann man da überspringen? Nee, ich kann nur runterspringen. Oh ne, wir können hochspringen. Hui! Und wie es wohin geht, wir werden es rausfinden.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Schade, hat nicht funktioniert. Gehen wir zurück. Ah, hinten rein, man kann nur hinten reinkommen, sich reinschleichen. Ah. Wir gehen links noch mal gucken, was da ist. Alles für Honey. Stimmt, Honey?
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today. So I'm feeling generous. Aye, so you have. It's one place the Zentarim can trade openly, thank the gods. Folk up here like to quiver over right and wrong. Until the coin starts clinking anyway. It's just business. If there was money in being good, the Zentarim would be pure as paladins. You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mind. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over. Oh, dry your eyes, ill-mater. It's me or a goblin cookpot. I know which I'd choose. Now, much obliged for the chat, but I'm here to trade.
Gold. Nein, 150 willst du für haben. Vergiss es.
Pleasure.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
Ich bin gegen die Tür gelaufen, tut mir leid. Hat keiner gehört. Was können wir hier so klauen? Mal gucken. Na, nichts Gutes. Mann. Ah. Was ist das? Schießtrommel. Nee.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she?
Nein.
Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Maybe you don't need it. After all, you're special, ain't you? Like me.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts with hers. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I could help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Nein, danke.
True souls are infected like us. Why do they think they're talking to a god?
As long as we're possessed of our own free will, I venture to say there's hope for us yet.
Anni, wollen wir ihre Hilfe annehmen? Ja oder nein? Anni?
Ja.
Hilfe annehmen? Ja oder nein? Was sagst du?
Ja, deswegen habe ich ja gesagt, ich dachte,
Also,
Ready to figure out what's going on with those shadows in your head.
Sorry.
A creature? There's definitely something rotten in there.
Musst du nicht.
Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before. Hey? Ain't nothing wrong with me. You're the one who's sick in the head. No need to panic, though. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess! We want the mark!
Yeah! Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Also, deswegen gefunden.
Oi! Ready to clear your head?
Ich liebe diese Beschreibung.
Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
What?
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
Aber ist schon cool gemacht.
Ready to clear your head?
Also ich kann verstehen,
Don't
dass
want
es
a
eins
crowd
der
to go.
Spiele war.
Ready to clear your head? Don't want a crowd of gawpers.
Wir müssen gehen.
Ready to clear your head? Don't want a crowd.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? Fine. What's on your mind?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Ich muss die doch nicht noch draußen bringen.
There's no time to waste.
Looking ahead.
Ready to clear your head. Smart.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind, like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding? This ain't right. Why are you...
You repel her mental probes, concealing your memories.
There's something wicked burrowed in your brain. I can't get a grip on it. Let's start praying for help. I can't fix what's wrong with you. Best pray to...
Pick a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Ich gehe schon zurück. Der Angriff war dumm. Wir brauchen etwas. Dietrich muss ich irgendwie besorgen, wahrscheinlich, und reinzukommen bei ihr. Naja. Wann hast du Dietrich übrig?
Was übrig?
Dietrich.
Vielleicht.
Gib rüber.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
Was ist das Lager?
Wenn ich dich so spiele, macht mir voll Lust auf ein anderes Game.
Welches?
Ah, my good.
Ich kann jetzt den Namen nicht
I was just
auswendig,
settling in and reviewing my latest findings.
Ja.
Mind flayers. Why, the druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his court. As a matter of fact, I do. That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone as there's not a if what you isn't it? Oh, if we.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Kann ich mich so mal schlagen lassen im Ewigkeit? Ne?
Nothing for you in there, mate. Wouldn't go in there.
So eine Runde kriegst du doch vielleicht rein irgendwie.
That might be worth a look. I'm way too big. I'm way too big.
Scheiße. Aua. Den ganzen Fall wird das schon. Was denkst du? Gut.
At least give me a sword! We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining!
Oh. Er ist tot.
Den hast du jetzt schon wieder umgebracht.
Ich nicht, weil anders. Ist sogar wirklich wahr diesmal.
Es ist auch wirklich wahr diesmal.
A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
You see that eye what's it floating about?
Oh,
Best hope it don't take a
hero.
fancy to you. Unless you like playing hide and seek when you're trying to take a damp.
Du bist ja knuffig.
Hey, you don't know? Ah! A grunt like the rest of us, eh? It's a floating eye, mate. Your bosses at Moonrise enjoy spying on us. Load of trollop. Just don't trust us to do what we do best. Killing things. Bloody hell! What? Leave me alone!
To the east. It's abandoned.
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. You sense no reaction from the unblinking eye. The eye doesn't seem to notice your presence.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute.
Good. Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Do not think that means we are equals, Jalok. Are you here to join my hunt? Interesting. What do you know of this druid?
Scheiße, 5. Nochmal. Ja! 16. Good job.
If you were sent here to hunt him, perhaps you can help me. The druid makes his home in a nearby sanctuary where his followers worship a false god. I intend to find it and destroy it. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the Gith artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin. Destroying it will demonstrate our power. Soon, all false gods will cower before the Absolute. I would expect nothing less, Jalop. And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will reward us with such power. 1. We captured a human who knows exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk. Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
They're seeking a weapon. I wonder if they mean that odd artifact.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. Boys are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question.
Bet it's nice being a drow, strutting about like your arse is made of diamonds.
Trap. Be cautious.
Keep moving.
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible sacks of muck. Drow might need us anytime.
They big
Hallo Leute, da bin ich wieder, habt ihr mich vermisst? Okay, funktioniert nicht. Wir hauen ab.
That the Jeep already turned quite. Folk, it's just business. No complaints, mate. Oh, no, much obliged for the chat, but I'm here to trade.
Ja. Hab's gleich. Ich habe uns kurz zusammen. So schönes.
Pleasure.
So, wir haben Titelchen. Auf geht's. Jawohl, wir haben's.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Kritischer Erfolg.
Congratulations, you've convinced them to give you access. Now what?
You not.
Given our shared affliction, I suppose you... Now we can see... Now, was there anything else?
What's that? Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Let's get on with it.
I don't think I'll fit through there.
All right. What now?
Moons and stars like on the dwarf's poem. Looks like these plates can move.
My apologies. She told
Wie viel reden?
An uncanny apparition. Not entirely a Until then, best we speak of other matters.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Oh.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation. Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would the mouse smiled brightly? It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw, and that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Hallo Raphael.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last. Call it a... What's better than a devil you don't... Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Come now, why play hard to get when you're in deep over your tadpoled head? One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around, watching you squirm like a tadpole through a nice, juicy brain. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Ich muss an.
Ich hasse es, wenn diese Puzzleteile dann am Anfang mit dem Schiff eingezogen sind.
Ach, wie das du meinst jetzt so.
Das passiert irgendwie jedes Mal.
More effort than a pit of spikes. Credit where it's due.
Man findet alles in dem Level, aber natürlich dann das verkackte erste Puzzleteil oder den ersten Roboter nicht, wenn man den mit dem Flugzeug holen muss.
Ja, das ist dann scheiße immer.
Wer von den Entwicklern ist auf die Idee gekommen, dass das gut ist?
Sorry.
Goblins are such
Keine
violent
Entwickler.
parasites.
Vielleicht doch.
Given your own nature,
Du bist kein
I'm
Entwickler.
really
Es
the one
wäre
to
zwar
judge.
möglich, dass dir die Idee kommt. Nicht böse gemeint, aber das wärst du.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very... not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. He's clever. My order uses the same tactic when dealing with enemies of Shah. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Perhaps you didn't. See? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place. Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you. Fine. What's on your mind? Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Sweethearts, no. I prefer them savory.
This is what I get for trying to strike up conversation.
Da vorne voll schlank.
Oh, das Level ist doof. Nein.
So. Und ja. Das war das lang, okay. Autsch. Kokon ist in der Nähe wahrscheinlich. Der Kokon oder irgendwas in der Art muss in der Nähe sein, wenn ich es richtig sehe. Du heilige Scheiße. Was ist du für ein hässliches Vieh? Nein!
Oh, Uncharted.
On my way.
Pawn to Cleric 4.
Shiro.
Need to act
Ja.
fast. Get up, you need it.
Ja.
What now?
Won't work.
Der liegt schon am Boden, muss ich ihn angreifen, Typ. Mann. Der liegt schon am Boden. Ich krieg was drauf. Ey. Das ist echt, das war echt.
Obwohl du solche eigentlich sehr magst, aber.
Ja, aber wie was anderes.
Du sagst, es ist ein Asimo.
Bei mir ist es anders, wenn ich das mache, okay?
Anderes.
Ja. Okay, reden Sie mit allen und dann speichere ich. Erstmal auf das Speichern merken. Hast du schon den alten Jäger gefunden, Hanni?
Vom Bloodborne den?
Ja.
May the darkness protect you.
I suppose a little.
Der war in einem der ersteren Level.
Was? Dafür. Später.
Nee, der erste Welt irgendwann, glaube ich.
Krass. Kann mich nicht daran erinnern.
Also im ersten
Lady
Welten-Ding,
Sorrow's
so muss
guide
ich
us.
sagen.
All right.
Nicht in der ersten Welt.
May the
direkt.
darkness protect you.
Also mit der ersten Galaxie dann direkt wahrscheinlich auch.
Genau.
Ah, my... Quite. I was just settling in. What? The droop here? On the... That's quite impossible. As there's not... If... Yeah, isn't it?
Oder so bin ich.
Oh.
So.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Mentor mit Schnurrbart.
Lae'zel thinks I have
Nee, aber der
something
war-
important to her
Da war sie
people.
gleich in der ersten
She's deluded, clear.
Ich hab keine Ahnung, ich hab's vor Ewigkeit da.
She carries an heirloom of my people.
Anfang des Jahres ja.
I
Start
must
den zu
know
singen.
why.
Vergessen. Inzwischen.
Ja. Eh klar.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
You seek reason in dishonor. The bad blood must be purged.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and get some rest, Lae'zel?
3 Leute kommen zu. Hallo.
You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Jawohl.
She's a
Mann,
liability.
ich krieg
It's
diesen
the
Scheiß mit
artifact
den
we
Hunden
need,
nicht
not
mehr auf den
her.
Kopf.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel?
Shiro.
Can I turn my back on you?
Wer hat mir denn das erzählt, dass ein Eldering jeder Schildkröte ein scheiß Hund ist?
Loosen the grip on your
Oh.
pride for one blasted moment.
Ist ja auch so.
won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's
Ich meine, ja, du
plenty
kannst
of
es
those to
selber,
go
wenn
around
du die Gasse
already.
gibst, ist so ein Hund, aber trotzdem.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No.
But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance. May the darkness protect you. We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. And get murdered by a pack of goblins or gnolls instead. Lae'zel might be a reluctant ally, but she is good at killing. I'll point her in their direction. Fine. What's on your mind?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't.
Make haste. I would have words with
Noch flexibel wird wahrscheinlich.
Oh, Neffensfrau.
Speak.
Wisst dir der drin hat, schaut der Teller auch
It is over where I am concerned.
Ja, ich habe mir alle geholt, aber bis jetzt eigentlich nur den vierten durchgezockt.
I will not be bearing the burden of the half-elf's deceit. She was the source of strife. I was the end of it. I suggest you turn your eye of judgment to her.
Okay, das ist geklärt aus ihrer Sicht. Wie sieht's bei dir aus?
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
Hast du zum Schrei zu sagen noch?
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment. Oh, darling, I'm hurt.
Will du was noch sagen?
Ah, my good... Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Not yet, I'm afraid.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Der wahrscheinlich hier. Ja, oh, ich bin dumm.
Ah, I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of a man, should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, because it is my calling. There is...
Okay. Ich bin auch jetzt bereit. Oh, so ein Kerze haben wir einen wiederbelebenden Charakter jetzt echt gut, muss ich sagen.
Ist immer sehr angenehm, ne?
Für den Fall der Fälle, wenn mal was passiert in dem Kampf oder so. Unser Baldur will uns was sagen.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Ja, guck mal, was sagt er uns jetzt so?
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Die da weg. Ich hab Angst.
I assure you, I've dreamt of it 1,000 times over.
1000 Mal geträumt, ja geil.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Don't fidget. The needle must slip behind your eye, not through it.
The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket. Volo frowns and begins to push.
But I nearly have it. Very good.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snaps.
I think...
The needle seesaws back.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement. Stop. Now? Regrettable. Mark my word.
Oh, fuck.
Was ist mit dir jetzt los? Oh, er ist weg. Ja, wir haben ihn gerettet, er ist weg. Naja. Lieber, dass ich ihn verschwinde, dass er mir ein Auge aussticht.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important. I can never take for granted how someone might react when they learn I worship Lady Shar. Easier to just keep it a secret than take the risk. But you showed you had an open mind. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shar, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shar, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shar's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shar's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you.
Ja, guck mal, du mit Dietrich, sonst wird der gleich hoffentlich nicht speichern. Das war die Tür.
That the or aye, but it's just business. If there was money in being good, the Zentarim would be pure as paladins. Pleasure.
Aber hier kommt hier war der Film, den wir noch lesen müssen. Aber ich kann ja rein wollen.
Poor lad. Button. Please! Oh, please! He doesn't. Of course, now that you're here, we'll gladly let you take. Oh. I want to watch that weird priest next door.
Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this.
Oh Gott, 12. Jetzt konnte ich noch dieses Handgelenk brechen. Ja, ich komme mich zu retten. Oh, Handgelenk gebrochen. Naja. It happens.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they come. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. Elsin, I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. Yes. He should be here somewhere. They said there was a hidden... The place was supposed to be abandoned, but... When we arrived, Brian had instructions, but... The goblins got him. I have to go. I have to get out of it. I don't know. The boss didn't say... He just said some wizard called Leroycan would reward us if we found it. That's all.
So, dann speichern wir. Spielstand. Ja. So hier. Ah ja, unser Volksmann. Ja, wird geschlagen werden.
Greeting?
You recognize the skirt.
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you? Forgive me, but that look in your eye... Please, let me alleviate this pain. As through my work...
Your hide, your choice. Not quite my...
Oh. Simply...
Los, schlag mich.
Yes, this will do nicely.
Jawohl.
Ich entdecke Abgründe meines Freundes.
Oh ja.
The pain you suffer will cleanse you.
Mehr.
Do not fight it.
Ich weiß nie, ob ich die entdecken will.
Willst du?
Zweifle ich.
You want more?
Would you have joined up with him if you'd known he'd be indulging in this sort of thing as...
I mean...
Tu es. Jawohl.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
15.
Wonderful.
My.
Try not to lick your...
Jetzt müsste der Fünferwurf kommen.
That's it. Welcome the pain. Let it become part of you.
16 sogar.
Yes, my child. More for Loviatar. More! Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I could feel Loviatar's pleasure with every sting of my scourge. I am proud to have served you this penance.
Es war mir eine Freude. Ihr hättet viel härter zuschlagen sollen.
Ich sag ja Abgründe.
Ich nehme das erste.
Loviata herself. And on a personal note.
Akolyt, gnadenloser Kuss.
Looks like that's going to bruise. Grush, I need to...
Well,
ask him if you can do the penance thing too.
Shah's blessings upon you. Fine. What's on your mind?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And...
Was sagst du dazu, der Folterung von mir?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
My beauty. You have already enjoyed my...
Okay, der ist glücklich. Speichern. Ah, stimmt ja, ich muss jetzt die Party neu machen.
What's next, I wonder?
Oh, ja.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I don't get it! I'm not supposed to be wounded!
Hier ist ein Gefängnis, okay.
Heading to see our new pet.
Ich will nichts sagen.
I tell you, the scrying I was looking at. Follow my teachings. Follow Ragslin's orders. Obey the drow. Serve the absolute, and you may be chosen.
I ain't never...
Ja, aber hier nochmal.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost...
Komm ich da raus hier? Ich glaube ja, scheiße.
Humans ain't good for much.
Excuse me, sir. Gotta concentrate on the meat. Get any joy out of the poem? Load of nonsense.
Bin ich auch, Kumpel.
Any terms? Must have...
Oh, excuse...
Excuse me. What? You gotta listen. I'm talented. Hey, can I see your brand? The priestess gave me one. I think she did it wrong.
Hast jetzt gefunden.
Seen a calf more folk. Hold on.
Urbane Überleben.
I was asking you something, wasn't I? Well, go down inside then. But have a drink first. It stinks something proper. What's on?
Here's to the...
Du weißt, wie ich das Kirchen finde?
Ja.
I'm just finishing one last drink.
Sind auch Babys gefühlt manchmal.
komm, Babys sind süß.
Ja, vor allem nur, wenn ich das Videos dafür geschickt, wie süß die sind.
Komm, dieses Wolfsgeheule hat sich doch voll niedlich angehört. Also dieses Hundegeheule.
Mensch, ich
Kannst
kann
du nicht
nicht.
widersprechen?
Here's to them we need.
Hier war das Spiel.
Here has music.
Aber ich werde dir nicht erlauben, einen Rumba-Staubsauger zu kaufen und dann irgendwie draufzulegen.
Ja.
Oder ihm Schimpfwörter dabei zu geben.
Oh. Weißt du, wegen dem Hitler-Video, was ich dir geschickt habe, wegen dem Baby?
Ja.
Warum denn nicht? So wenn jetzt einmal Hitler sagt, ist doch ganz normal.
Nein. Wenn du keinen Ärger mit mir willst, lässt du es.
Und was in Chibi war?
Chibi war's nicht, das weiß ich.
Sicher?
Ja, bei Chibi gar nicht erst auf die Idee kommt.
Was ist, wenn ich Chibi Alkohol gebe und er besoffen wird, was dann macht?
Nein.
Oh, Mann, oh.
Can't keep me out.
Ich werde herausfinden, dass du es warst.
Scheiße. Was geht das gegen wieder? Den Speichern soll ich voll nicht davor. Mann! Ah, ich hab 3 Würfe. 7 ist auch scheiße. Ich brauche eine 8 mindestens.
Du schaffst es.
14!
Rendo. Da kommt dir mal wieder dein Spielglück zugute, ne?
Set foot in a restricted area. A swift exit may be in order.
Ja, aber du hast ja kein Würfelglück. Meistens hast du eher so ein Zieh- bzw. Spielerglück.
Ah.
Ägypten.
You have outstayed your already flimsy welcome, and now... It seems the rules have not changed in your absence. You're still trespassing.
Ich hätte 19 gebraucht.
A valiant, but...
Noch Versuch.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Komm schon, D4. 4? Ja? Ja! D4 hat mich gerettet.
You managed to talk your way.
So, jetzt speichern direkt. Bevor ich jetzt nicht wieder hier 4 Stunden da stehe und würfeln muss.
Something over there.
Da kommen wir nicht drin, das weiß ich schon.
Selûnite symbols. They're just like the dwarf's poem described. From the look of it, they can be rotated.
Ich will nicht mit euch reden, ich will es drehen. Ab!
That might be worth a look.
Verpiss dich, Saphir!
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
Seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
What would the mouth that... Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. John, we should have... Come. There, middle of somewhere. There, middle of somewhere. The house. Go on. It might just be your last. Call it. What's better? Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary. Come now. One skull. I could fix it all. Like that. And what is madness? Still, try to kill. And when hope. Such a tease. I'll be all the...
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity threat. Now, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look good. That's... He's clever. My order... You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self... When actual... There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Perhaps you didn't, see? Sowing doubt is an old trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place. Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions. I'll come for you.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Dann speichern wir direkt mal.
No, warum hat sich hier gespeichert?
Get back!
My advice would be care and caution.
wits and blades always sharp.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
Ja. Mein dort zu rasten. Oh. Lichtlager.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far. Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait, nonsense. Cazador, my old master, liked to toy with people too. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win. Maybe. This is no ordinary mind flare parasite. And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door?
Okay. Willst du was sagen?
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his pulch. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Haben wir gar keinen Drachen zur Hand.
I will sit astride one. It is only a matter of time. I will ride a red dragon. I will wield the silver sword, and I will conquer every layer of hell, should my queen command it. The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase. To penetrate the hells, this is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Aha. zu sagen?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil. Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us. Badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. Our souls. But I suspect that's but his opening offer.
Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand.
If there's one quality all the denizens of the Hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it. By figuring out his true... Fact 1, there's something. Fact 2, a devil offers. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever. So, I say for now, we remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Na, ich wollte dem Teufel nicht so sehr vertrauen, bin ich ehrlich.
There you are, my friend. I have drunk, not alcohol, of course. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. I mean, I think he was a bear. Big head, 4 legs, hair that gets stuck in your teeth. Whatever it was, I thoroughly enjoyed it. You're comparing Plonk to vintage wine. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even Plonk is... Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again. Exactly. I can be better than him. Stronger. More powerful. More... Oh. You meant be kinder. I've no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will. Well, you can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong. They're doing a piss... The strong had 2 centuries. They gave me a gift.
Alles gut, Anni?
Ja, alles gut.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Ich speichere jetzt noch mal, falls irgendwas passiert. Auch eine lange Vorrat. Oh, Flashbang. Boah, dieser Übergang. Mann. Oh, Yukiko.
I promised I'd be back.
Oh.
Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You thought Nettie might be able to help you in the Druid's Grove. But all she did was reaffirm the danger. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. I am not sure yet. To find the answers, we must first find the source. These parasites are more than a Lithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank are called True Souls. They carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated, but I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. No, I can handle this. For now. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. Follow the cultists' trail. They will lead you to their masters. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
I had another dream. Which, I suppose, means whoever's reaching out to us truly does seem opposed to the Absolute, but wants us to embrace the tadpole. Perhaps we truly have a secret protector. Or we're walking into a trap. I'm not sure what else I can say, at least until I can remember more.
Gott, Scheißhals.
She taught me.
Alles gut, Honey.
Trained
Jetzt lang
me.
süß.
Punished me.
Nee, da ist gar nichts drin süß, wenn man krank ist.
Das klang
Often,
süß.
I think I feel her influence when the wound
Doch.
cleans
Auch
me.
nicht süß. Nein.
Not
Das
even
klang
memories,
mega
just
knuffig.
glimpses, impressions. Perhaps the wound is her doing, something Lady Shah bid her to do. I don't know. Fine. What's on? Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond.
It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first. And while we're at... Now, was there anything else?
I've been dreaming of our enigmatic visitor again. She even offered me. Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm in considering the benefit this offer might afford us. Could be the only way to reach this source in one piece.
Was sagst du zu unserem Freund?
Another dream. It announced that we will find the answer. A virgin. You've no idea what damage it could do to us. How far into Illithid battles are won with swords, and there will. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. An elder brain. It lives without... To split one apart is a Githyanki. Many would nigh lose their minds just to near one. Even... well...
Das ist das. Okay. Ja. Ich finde dich auch toll.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
No sweethearts, no. I prefer them savory.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time. It's difficult to put into words. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind. I'm sure. I trust you. How I came to be who I am.
Rein geht's doch. Yalla.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Puffy.
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember. Normally I'd agree, but with you, it's getting easier by the moment. Pain is the gauntlet that all who love Lady Shah must endure. Only her embrace can truly heal me. To try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
Und jetzt ist 10. 15 Jahre.
Perhaps you're right. And perhaps one day I won't have to suffer. But I don't think that day has arrived yet. Lady Shah will ease my pain when she wishes to.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Faszinierend, ein anscheinend so wertvolles Objekt so schwierig zu finden ist. Sicher ein Schatzsucher aus dem ganzen Reich die Schwertküste mit einem Ziel bereist, das Nachtlied zu finden. Alles sind gescheitert. Haben von Sackgassen und Rückschlägen berichtet, manche sind noch nie zurückgekehrt. Deshalb habe ich einen Halborg namens Kreili gefragt, der darauf bestand, dem Relikt so nahe kommen zu sein, wie es möglich ist, ohne dass man sein Leben erwirkt. Er wies darauf hin, dass das Objekt sich nicht, wie viele Berichte behaupten, im Seelundfort neben dem Fluss Jonta finde, sondern in einer alten Scharidenfestung irgendwo in der Nähe der Türme des Mondaufgangs. Doch Krali warnte, dass irgendein mächtiger Schatten ein hindere, sich dem Fort zu nähern. Setzen.
Don't give me trouble now. These fungal spores are everywhere.
Okay, da springen ist nicht keine gute Idee. Vermerkt.
Perhaps we truly have a secret protector.
Fine. What's on your... If you're sure.
It gave me... And what? Now, was there anything else?
feel like one later.
There's something I've been wanting to show. Use the tab. I don't remember how it started. That's all I remember. Normally I'd agree, but with you, it's getting easier by the pain. To try and salve myself would do nothing but shame me in the Night Singer's eyes.
Oh, I've direkt geankert.
Perhaps you're right. And perhaps... Fine. What's on your mind?
Wir gucken hier erstmal raus. Ist das richtig, wo es ist? Ne, gerade davor. Scheiße. Ja.
I'm shooting arrows at this
In die Johanni.
twirls his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just...
Ich glaube, meine Hand-Augen-Koordination ist heute nicht immer die beste.
Jo.
Weil ich mich blöd anstelle.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Hey! Are you trying to slip us?
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Doch süß.
Yeah, that's an idea. Should have thought of that myself.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Ich bin schon wieder dreimal kurz vorm Ziel gestorben.
Mensch, Honey.
I'm just... Excuse me, sir.
Ganz schlimm heute.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Listen, I got me some business.
Für die Unten.
You
Nothing beats the taste of stolen beer.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood, I will. But I won't take it for granted. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us.
Ja.
All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
Ich habe die Augen noch offen.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
But they make tasty beer. Tastes even better when you nick it out of their cold dead ash.
Doesn't make any sense.
This should burn going down.
Over here, lads! I propose.
Was geht los?
What you standing here all dry for? Come here, have a drink. What should we toast to, eh? Guys! This one's giving us a toast.
You raise your glass and shout.
For finding those looters and crushing them.
Go on, drink up. Why not? Wait! Have you been tampering with our beer? That what you've been standing round here for?
Super. 20! Kritischer Erfolg!
That's how you end up dry, mate. Not that I'm complaining.
Wie hast du jetzt 20 geschafft?
Mein Glück.
Now get out of our way. I need another drink.
Dein Glück ist ziemlich auf unfair.
Ich weiß, danke. Weil wir haben das Dorf ausgelöscht.
Need some.
You poisoned us.
Nein.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Oh Gott, so geil.
Snack. You're right. Whoever did this could be anywhere by now.
Some nos bugger's got it in for us.
Watch yourself. There's something.
I ain't poisoned. Some coward move poisoning our drink.
Someone kill Bear.
Zum Glück war ich nicht derjenige, der das Bier vergiftet hat. Wir müssen übel der Finden jetzt gemacht hat. Das ist böse, sowas zu tun, wirklich. Also. Ja. Ich hab's doch gemacht, dieses Typ gerade.
Ich bin nebenbei beschäftigt, falls du dich erinnerst.
Nee, jetzt vergessen. Gerne.
Nein, nicht jetzt.
Oh. Ein bisschen zu lang.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring.
Let's not get its attention.
Oh, was haben wir drüben?
Steal something, or at the bollocks, will ya? I'm itching to throw. See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, Three.
Again! Make it squeal again.
Nein.
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers. Killed Duke and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And if we made it squeal.
Look, you'll see! Give me that rock! I'll show ya!
What here? Get lost!
Los, Bär, töte sie!
Of course. Be quick.
Oh fuck, der war ein Kind.
Hast du jemanden übersehen?
Ja, vielleicht. Was versehen?
Dieses Ja vielleicht. Ist ja süß.
Have to keep going.
stuff won't work.
Their worst nightmare.
Quickly.
Again. Onward. Try something else. Bleed for me.
Ich habe mein erstes Hasslevel gefunden.
Eins der Geheimlevel etwa?
Ja.
Ja, die sind schlecht.
Nicht ganz. 1 dieser 4 Gegenlevel.
Das ist ja geheime Level quasi.
Ja. Mit diesen scheiß Wandläufen. Ich dreh gleich durch.
Glaube ich.
Da spiele ich lieber 15 Mal ein Horror-Game. Ganz ehrlich, da spiele ich lieber Silent Hill noch mal auf Speer durch. Dieses Level gerade.
Time to press ahead.
Aber jetzt anfangen.
Ich bin gerade echt ein bisschen im Verzweifeln.
On my way.
Rate mal, wer sich selbst wieder mal versaut hat, weil sie gesprungen ist.
Du?
That nearly ended me.
Have to keep going. Bleeding fast. I must heal.
Alles gut, Honey?
Nein.
Komm ich an.
Alles gut. Ich bin da schon irgendwie durch. Inzwischen kommt ich souverän durch, dass mir eigentlich wirklich nur noch eine einzige Stelle Probleme macht. Und die ist halt natürlich genau vom
Time to kill.
Mhm. Kenn ich.
On my way.
some fun.
Der einzige Vorteil in solchen Leveln, du kannst eine Fähigkeit bis zum Erbrechen üben.
Ja.
Endlich. Wenn ich jetzt nochmal an der Stelle gestorben bin, ich doof. Ich hätte wahrscheinlich meine Konsole ausgemacht und den Controller erstmal in die Ecke gepfeffert.
Verständlich.
Bin ich eigentlich nicht so, dass ich's mache, aber hätte. Nur noch 2 Welten, also 2 Galaxien haben.
Mhm.
On my way.
Night to King 5.
Very well. Swift as my feet can carry me. Indeed. May the gods take you first.
Take hero! Pardon the viscera. You aided a bear without knowing it. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I must admit, I didn't expect anyone would come to my aid. Who in their right mind would infiltrate a goblin-infested temple? Unless... that look in your eyes. Oak... But... something's different. How is this possible?
Mir folgen 3 Hunde.
Achso.
Was gibt es Süßeres?
Perhaps. It's no coincidence. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find innocence. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I'm as certain as... I've no right to ask more of you. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Ich finde das so süß, wie die sich nicht immer mit einer Banane verteidigen.
Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when... So be it. Where are you going? We have work to do. Enemies to kill. I'll wait here.
Will ich reingehen, das war schnell.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one less worthy still. I riddle thee not. Beyond for a mere pittance of coin, I might summon most willingly, forsooth. That suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. Then thou must return, but this is the price. Very well.
Giro?
Ja.
Fisch oder Gießkanne?
Fisch oder Gießkanne? Gießkanne?
Alles klar.
Shah's blessings upon you. Fine. What's on your mind?
It seems to be the perfect night to spend a little time together. Just you and I. Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course.
I need to get my date.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
Ah. Okay.
Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions? Bold. I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you. You must have an extraordinary affinity for the darkness. I'm jealous. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting. Sounds like you just need a little more liquid inspiration. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. Another moment won't kill them, I suppose. Well, it might, but let's take... Thank you for last night. Me too. Oh, yes. I suppose we'll have to. We should head back.
All's well, I hope. I was going to say the very same thing, as soon as I worked up my courage a little. I can't recall the last time I shared so much with someone. Maybe I never did before. It meant a lot to me. You mean a lot to me. I thought you were going to kiss me. I wanted you to kiss me. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Hier muss ich anderen Blitz mitnehmen. Leider erstmal. Oh, der Vampir ist tot.
Another dream. It announced You've no idea what damage it could do to us. How far into illithid madness it... Yes, there will. The party's full. You'll need to make room.
Your companion is otherwise engaged. You'll need to dismiss them at a more convenient moment.
Farewell.
Gestorben? Ah, mit seinen Hand.
Aber da ist es mir gerade egal, weil
The
da bin ich zum
ringleaders
Beispiel
have to
gestorben.
die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to very
Nicht
well.
so wie vorhin
My claw.
50 Mal.
Nein. Oh, was kriegst du? Gut.
Wonder what's past this.
Ach, scheiße, wird nix. Diesmal. Oh, scheiße, 5. Oh.
Around anymore. Absolute's looking out for me now. I ain't never felt so strong. Now here's somebody special. The Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Maybe you...
She probes darkness, seems the vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin, your minds brush again.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some... Maybe I could help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. Of course. Don't want this rabble. Oi! Priestess!
Like
we
us.
want a mark.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the
As long as we're possessed of our own free will, I venture to say there's hope for us yet.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. The Absolute will protect me.
Death is but a word away.
Need to stay focused.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Let's end this.
These boots have seen everything.
I speak, they burn. Certainly.
Heading there.
their chances. Striking distance.
On the move.
Can't slow down.
What fools these mortals be.
On I go.
Ich muss die im ersten Zug töten, sonst wird das nichts. Machen wir später.
Hoffentlich bin ich bis Ende März dann wieder ganz gesund.
Hoffentlich. Wie das traurig. Ja, ich will nicht reden.
Given the magnitude of what we're up against, I see no harm. Your confidence in our existing capability.
Warte mal hier, Bär.
Nobody's gonna push us around here. Absolute looking out. No. Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold, maybe you.
She pro-dark. The vision dissolves away. Your mind.
Don't want to. Maybe I can help with that. Us truth. You've with the. Let's. Oi.
True souls are infected like
We
us.
want the mark.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Good enough for the
As long as we're possessed of our own free will, I venture to say there's hope for us yet.
Oi. Ready to clear your head? Don't want to.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Have a lot on my mind.
Ready to clear your head? Smart.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind.
It's all slippery in there. What?
An image.
Helps! Well, don't you worry. I've got... You won't be in a truth, so drink this. It'll pure...
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
This could have gone easy for you.
Oh, fuck, ich hab verklickt. Ich wollte es trinken, nicht wegschmeißen. Hab ich verlesen.
Ja, das kann jedem mal passieren.
Priestess Gut needs to touch you too.
She dark. The vision. Her fate.
Well, maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look with the. Let's.
True souls are infected like
We
us.
want the mark.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Good enough for the absolute.
As long as we're possessed of our own free will, I venture...
Need something?
loswerden.
Pleasure.
Oi, come here. Ready to clear your smut?
Psionic feelers creep across.
So slippery.
An image.
Hounds! Don't you worry. You won't be in a true. So
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help. This could have gone easy for you. Not now, though.
Hey, ich hab doch getrunken.
I'll tear you to shit.
Bitch, was willst du denn? Okay, ich lasse mit ihr. Das wird nix. Ich glaube, weil ich ein Traum bin, kann ich das nicht trinken. Naja. Alter, schon 20:15 fast. Scheiße.
Yes? Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave, obsessed, but now I've been convened.
I wonder what the next move is.
It's simple. In theory, the next step is to drift free, although I'd settle for just... Don't touch me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh Gott.
Na, langsam müde.
Ja.
Du hast jetzt aber auch schon lang.
Ja, wir sind bei 3,5 Stunden. Es ist spät. Ich glaube, ich gehe diese Tür hier mit Halsinn und so und dann rundum. Speichern nochmal hier vorne. Und machen Schluss für heute. Also genau, das Lager. Machen wir Schluss.
Where are you going? We have work to... I'll wait here. Just know that you're gambling with the Grove's very existence.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need? Very serious of you. But go ahead. It's strange. I've been dwelling on what I told you before about wanting to become a Dark Justiciar. But perhaps I should be content with my lot. I'm already blessed to have you at my side, after all. You know, I've been catching... Very serious of you. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Ja, was zu sagen. Aha. Was gibt's, Kumpel? Eine Frau.
Oh. My, you startled me. It's miles away. Of course. I was just practicing an incantation. I do. Because it's through practice that I seek to perfect, to augment. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this? Then follow my lead.
Oh.
Now you.
Er hat Licht gemacht.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran mistraril kantrak eo.
Normal. Jawohl.
Suddenly, The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of her hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel? That it does.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate. You realize the weave is making you one. You have but to imagine your desire, and Gale will know it. The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels sudden.
Good night.
So. Dann will ich jetzt für euch Schluss machen. Müde.
Ja, aber auch nur ein Scherz von mir, keine Sorge.
Ja, wie Zuschauer.
Baldur. Ich hätte ein Spiel, was du mal spielen könntest, wenn du damit fertig bist.
Aktuell habe ich mal gespielt auf dem PC. Das ist ein gutes Spiel gewesen.
Ja, dann kannst du es ja auch noch streamen.
Ich habe einen coolen Kopf gefunden, Honey.
Hey, nicht ablenken.
Ich werde spielen, keine Angst. Das war gerade eine Bestätigung, dass ich spielen werde.
Nee, aber ich find's cool. Ich sag das zu dir und du so, oh, ich hab einen coolen Kopf.
Also ich wollte es auf jeden Fall spielen, ja. Das ist halt eh vorgehabt, mal auf PlayStation zu spielen, deswegen. Das PC war schon lustig.
Weil ich glaube, das ist genau deins vom Spielen her.
Das ist voll mein dummer Humor.
Deswegen, es ist halt genau deins.
Ich kenne es ja, deswegen sage ich, das ist so mein dummer Humor, das Spiel.
Ich muss ehrlich zugeben, ich habe es nur gesehen von der YouTuberin, aber ich habe es damals auch geliebt zum Zuschauen. Vor allem das Ende.
Ich finde, es ist so dumm bescheuert, dass es gut ist, bin ich ehrlich.
Ja.
Aber echt, dass man hier das beenden. Menü. Ja. War mal wieder schön, das Spiel zu spielen, muss ich sagen. Nicht gut was erlebt jetzt wieder mal. Auch wenn wirklich. Auch wenn du im Goblin-Lager war die ganze Zeit.
Egal.
Es ist ein Story-Game, das gehört dazu. Deswegen. War lustig. Danke fürs dabei sein, Honey.
Jo, auch wenn ich diesmal absolut wenig beigetragen habe.
Alles gut. War lustig. Ich versuche es wieder öfters vielleicht zu streamen. Also ich versuch's.
Naja, immer wenn es klappt, ne?
Ja. Und in der Woche schaue ich mal und sonst versuche ich mal samstags zu machen jetzt. Oder Sonntag vielleicht mal hier bei uns passt dann. Deswegen. Jetzt war ich ja noch sehr cool, muss ich sagen.
Also gestern muss ich auch ehrlich sagen, da war ich froh, wenn ich meine Ruhe, also ich meine Ruhe hatte.
Ja, das war gestern speziell, deswegen. Aber es war gestern, heute hat es ja geklappt. Und ich ja mal schauen, dass hoffentlich nicht wieder in 2-3 Monaten erst ist.
Joa. Wir hoffen es jetzt mal nicht.
Ja, wir werden sehen, ganz ehrlich. Wir werden sehen, wenn es sein wird. Und ich versuche es ja so schnell es geht wieder zu machen demnächst. Oh, lustig. Mal gucken, ob wir da weiterkommen und ob wir mal das Goblin-Lager verlassen.
Ja, das kriegst du schon hin.
Wenn wir für immer und ewig im Goblin-Lager drinnen bleiben. Ah, mehr wird ja
Nee, weil das machst du schon gar nicht mit.
Wieso?
Weil du schon keinen Bock drauf hast, wenn du ewig in einem Lager hockst.
Ich werde da sogar weiterlaufen. Für immer und ewig. Wir bleiben da für immer. Aber nee, du hast schon recht, Annie, wir werden da vielleicht rauskommen demnächst. Du steckst mir noch den Kopf ab.
Nö, das nicht, also... Aber sind
Anni,
wir mal ehrlich, dir selbst wird's ja auch langweilig.
ja, aber ich muss ja einen guten Grund nehmen, warum ich jetzt rausgehe. Sonst werde ich sein, deswegen.
Deine Freundin benutzen. Als Vorwand.
Wen sonst? Chibi? Der ist nicht da. Erwischt! Du willst benutzt werden.
Nein. Definitiv nein.
Auf eine andere Art etwa? Hm?
Definitiv nein.
Etwa nicht im Bett? Hm?
Traust du dich ja gar nicht.
Das sagt sie. Als Rückengrabenmaschine benutze ich sie nämlich gerne.
Das stimmt allerdings.
Ja, siehst du? Da benutze ich dich.
Oh Mann.
Ich habe niemand anderes gemeint. Hast du was anderes gedacht, Schatz?
Ich doch nicht.
Jo.
Warum sollte ich sowas denken? Ich bin doch nicht du.
Weil du Yukiko bist.
Nein, ich bin doch nicht du.
Doch.
Ach, pack den scheiß Huhn weg.
Pack das scheiß Huhn weg.
Ja.
Ich mag die noch.
Ich hab nichts gegen Hühner, sagen wir es so, aber nicht in dem Fall.
Das sagten sie alle und dann sind sie knuffig. Wir wollen doch Ewigkeit die Zitze und...
Der Hase.
Wir wollen doch Ewigkeit die Zitze und Yukiko zu hören, wie sie verzweifelt, würde ich sagen, mach das was los. Und verabschieden dann. Danke für die... Danke für die Stream, Yukiko. Und ciao.
Bye bye.